You could be moving further away from your financial goals, and you might not even notice it happening. Lifestyle creep can quietly eat away at your wealth, keeping you further from achieving true financial freedom. Welcome to Forever Finance, where we want to live our lives our own way. Our first area of lifestyle creep is housing. Housing is often the largest single expense in your budget, so when lifestyle creep hits here, it can have a massive impact on your financial health. As your income rises, it's natural to feel tempted to upgrade your living situation. A bigger house, a nicer apartment in the city, or even just splurging on luxury furnishings can feel like a reward for your hard work. But here's the problem. Increasing your housing costs often leads to a permanent financial commitment. When you lock yourself into a larger mortgage or a higher rent, you're not just spending money today, you're committing future income to maintain that lifestyle. That extra $500 or $1,000 per month might not feel like much when you're earning more, but over time, it can compound into hundreds of thousands of dollars lost in potential savings or investments. Instead of pouring more money into housing, consider these strategies. Keep your housing costs below 30% of your income. This will ensure that you do not fall into financial stress. The second strategy is to avoid unnecessary upgrades. Ask yourself, is this purchase adding genuine value, or just signaling status? We should only ever buy or upgrade our housing because it is what we need, not because of what someone else may think. Our last strategy to consider is to redirect what you would spend on a bigger home into investments, where your money can grow instead of being consumed. Instead of taking you further from your financial goals, this will accelerate you towards them. Next up, cars. Few purchases are as tempting as upgrading to a sleek new vehicle when your income grows. After all, who wouldn't want to reward themselves with a car that turns heads? But here's the reality, and it's important to always know this difference. Cars are not assets, they're liabilities. A brand new car loses about 20 to 30% of its value in the first year and continues to depreciate from there. If you're buying luxury vehicles, the financial impact is even more severe. A $70,000 car might lose $35,000 in value within 5 years, money that could have been invested to grow your wealth. The problem with car-related lifestyle creep is not just the increased price tag, but that it often comes with hidden costs. These hidden costs can include higher insurance costs, increased maintenance expenses, and larger monthly loan payments, which can tie up your cash flow. Instead of falling into this trap, follow these golden rules. Buy used, not new. A lightly used car can save you tens of thousands of dollars, while still being able to enjoy the benefits of a great car. Next, stick to a car budget of no more than 15% of your annual income. Like with our housing strategy, this golden rule will help you avoid financial stress. And last, pay cash if you can, or finance responsibly with the shortest loan term possible. Remember, a car is just a tool to get you from point A to point B. Keeping your expenses low here frees up money to build real wealth. Our third area of lifestyle creep might not seem as obvious, but it's just as damaging: subscriptions and services. These small recurring expenses can quietly balloon as your income grows. Streaming platforms, premium fitness memberships, meal delivery services, personal assistants, you name it. Each one feels harmless on its own, but combined, they create what's known as subscription fatigue. Here's the issue: subscriptions rarely feel like a big decision, so they're easy to justify. But over time, they siphon money away from your financial goals. Spending $300 a month on services might not feel like much when your payday is larger, but that's $3,600 a year, or over $100,000 if invested over 20 years. Here's how to combat this form of lifestyle creep. Audit your subscriptions regularly. Cancel anything you don't use or genuinely value. Don't keep your head in the sand on this topic. Our second idea is to consider alternatives like free workouts at home, cooking your own meals, or sharing subscriptions with family. Always ask yourself, am I paying for convenience or luxury, and is it worth it? As our earning increases, we will subconsciously treat ourselves or try to buy back time from daily tasks. The fourth area of lifestyle creep that you should avoid is holidays and experiences. As your income rises, The idea of upgrading your travel plans or indulging in extravagant experiences can be incredibly tempting. Here's the thing. Spending money on experiences is often justified because they create memories and bring happiness. And while there's truth to that, there's a fine line between meaningful experiences and overspending in the name of luxury. Holidays can become an area of lifestyle creep when you start thinking, "I've worked hard, I deserve this." While rewarding yourself is important, frequent indulgence in five-star resorts, business class flights, or private tours can quickly derail your financial goals. Let's break this down. A single luxury holiday might cost 5 to 10 times more than a well-planned, budget-friendly trip. It is often easy to spend more than $8,000 more on a luxury holiday. If that extra $8,000 were invested, it could grow to $50,000 or more over 2 decades. Splurging can also set a new baseline for your travel expectations, making future trips more expensive. People often say they can never go back to flying economy once they have experienced business class. Here's how to enjoy travel and experiences without falling into the lifestyle creep trap. Set a holiday budget. Limit travel expenses to a percentage of your annual income. 10 to 15% is a good benchmark. As with our previous strategies, this is designed to keep us away from financial stress. Seek value over luxury. Focus on experiences that are meaningful, not just extravagant. Plan ahead. Use points, frequent flyers, and early booking discounts to save significantly on travel. And finally, balance frequency and quality. Instead of splurging on one ultra-luxurious holidays every year, consider multiple smaller, affordable trips that are just as memorable. Remember, life is about balance. You can enjoy the journey without sacrificing your future. Holidays and experiences are about creating memories, not debt. Lifestyle creep isn't about spending money. It's about spending unconsciously. By keeping these lifestyle creeps in check, you can ensure that every dollar you earn is working toward building wealth, not burdens. These lifestyle creeps are only a small part of day-to-day activities that can keep us from achieving our financial goals. Check out this video to learn about more that we should avoid.